officer has been defeated. Even match is out to push harder. Take that! Whoa. Let's go.
This has gotten bad for us. We have to redouble our efforts.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take out. Looking rough. Take down. Looking rough. This territory is ours. Let's go.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Looking rough. Time to act. Take that! Can't believe the enemy officer has been defeated. Whoa. Time to act. I'll obliterate you.
Can you handle this?
All my might!
Time to act. Looking rough.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here. Well done. Most impressive.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Zhou Yu shall duel you! An open. Looking rough. Time to act. Oh my god! The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that. Looking rough.
Zuluan, a suspicious group of men seem to be following us for that.
I can tell you're working very hard.
Now, it's time to begin.
This isn't good. Zuluan, he's a skilled
So, that's you in shadow, eh? Let's get this over with.
Very skilled assassin. It seems my master has brought him straight to you. Here he comes. You are the elite. Place my life in your hands. At all costs.
Time to act.
Looks like they're on to me already. This one's not going to be easy. Are you Yuan Zhao's bodyguard? You're remarkably skilled. I better stay focused. You'll use any opening I give you to end me right then and there.
Let's get serious. Looking rough. Let's go. Take that. Counter attack. Take that. Take that.
Have time to deal with guards. Why regret not checking more thoroughly before?
Take that. Counter attack. Take that. Time to act. Back off. Take that. Take that. Back off. Take that. Looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough. Got this. Let's get serious. Got this. Whoa. Gotta be quicker. Let's get serious. Time to act. Counter attack. Take that. Take that. Take that. Looking rough. Let's go. Take that. I'm falling back. Sorry, I couldn't be of more assistance.
At this point, my luck could run out at any moment. I really didn't plan on risking my life today. Not for this.
Counter attack. Time to end this.
I failed. This isn't over. I surrender. You win.
Take that.
Free to kill me if you wish.
Counter attack.
But could we talk a little bit first?
Whoa. You just tried to kill me, and now you wish to talk. But I am indeed a great man. I should be safe with you here, yes? If he believes he can explain himself, then we should at least allow him to try.
Take that.
Never thought I'd fail to slay such conspicuous prey. This is the biggest blunder I've made in my time as a warrior.
What? You speak as if I were some kind of great antlered stag! How dare you! Correct this brute at once.
I doubt that's what your master wanted to hear. You're as strange as you are skilled.
You'll never be able to kill me with him here to stop you. Remember what happened today, if you ever get the urge to try something so foolish again.
Yes, I understand. It was Yuan Shu that put me up to this. Letting the reward tempt me into getting involved in a family feud was my first mistake. Between that and your deadly bodyguard, I can't see myself ever entering such a fool's bargain again.
Yuan Shu. To think that he would resort to sending assassins. He's a disgrace to the very notion of family.
I have a proposal. Would it be unreasonable to ask you to hire me as a warrior? Going back to Yuan Shu now would be a death sentence. If I must serve a single lord, I'd rather it be one as generous as you.
Oh, would you change banners so easily? Yuan Shu would never accept someone so fickle. But I am indeed a kind and tolerant leader. I'll entrust you to that one just there.
Forgive me. I might seem a burden for now, but my work will make up for it in time. I used to lead a band of hunters, but things changed, and now I'm on my own. In the past, it was easy to make a good living as a warrior. But these days, most of the jobs are just as tough as the one that brought me here. I was just considering a new path right before all this happened. I'll be very grateful if you accept me as an ally. You can call me Fei Wei. That should suffice. You've spared my life, and I promise to repay that debt with hard work.
That's quite the shift. Very well. Prove yourself worthy of serving the noble house of Yuan.
I think that settles it then. Let's show the world what we can do.
Let's go.
Good horse.
Let's go.
All my might! Come face me! Taste the blade of Guan Yu!
Time to act. I see you. Go! Time to attack. Take that. Looking rough. Time to act. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must retreat!
Get ready to be brought down.
Take that. Let's go. Time to act. All my might. Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that. Looking rough. Take that. Oh. Let's go. Take that. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Whoa. Time to attack. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Got this. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Let's go. Now. Take that. Time to act. Whoa. Let's go.
Get ready to be brought down.
Time to act. Take that. The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to attack. Whoa. Let's go.
Come to fight the mighty Liu Bei. With all my might. Counting on you. Take that. Time to act. Time to attack. Time to act.
This territory, the enemy officer, has been defeated.
Dream cannot end here. I must swallow my pride and run. I, Zhang Liao, shall fight. Time to act. To lose to the likes of you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that.
Let's start the advance.
Let's go.
This area will make a fine addition to our territory. Come on, what are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
Time to attack. Take that.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
A rash push forward will just lead to us being exposed. This situation demands careful and deliberate action. Very well. And now's the time for our attack. Let's go.
Are you ready to face me?
Come and face me.
want you. Let's go. Our hard work has borne fruit. The enemy officer. We've got the upper hand now.
Ready yourselves. We'll give them a show of strength they won't soon forget.
All my might. Let's go.
You dare to stand before me? Have courage.
The enemy officer.
Next time
has
I
been
see
defeated.
you, you're finished. Ready yourself.
Time to act. With all my might.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me.
Ambush will surely disrupt the enemy.
Prepare at once. Last, fell into their trap. This has shaken our roots.
Are you willing to face me in battle? Hurry with the preparations. We can't miss this chance to strike.
Sorry.
I'm going to withdraw. The enemy officer, however, we shall meet in battle again. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fight. I won't forget your face. I shall take you on personally. Ready yourself.
Punch attack. Let's go.
You shall perish.
Take that. Looking rough. Looking rough. Take that. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Forced to retreat. This life cannot be extinguished just yet.
Gongsun-zan has surrendered without dragging us into a siege. This may allow us to avoid wearing out our troops. Praise must be given where it is due. This victory was won by everyone fulfilling their duties under my command.
Oh? To hear such things from the lips of our esteemed lord. You used to consider such efforts minimal at best, and you were not shy about saying so.
Indeed. But in this world, nothing should ever be taken for granted. So, a leader must show appreciation when his men are deserving. Come to think of it, that enemy officer, Zhao Yun, he had quite the determined look in his eyes. But Gongsun Zan didn't show any desire to harness his potential. No amount of competence can survive the decay of neglect. The officers of this house shall never suffer such a fate. Tonight, we feast. And not only as a reward, I want everyone's honest thoughts on the path ahead. Such festivities are the spark that ignites the flame of glory. Spread the word so that all may take part.
A feast, eh? This should prove most interesting. Suppose I should introduce myself. I am Guo Jia. I come in search of a master of grand ambition, so that my wits as a strategist can serve a greater purpose. A friend recommended Lord Yuan Shao as being worthy of service, so I have come to observe his true character firsthand. My mind would be devoted to his cause. I need to weigh this decision well. I am not yet entirely sure, but Lord Yuan Shao seems to have changed. He was rumored to lack the temperament needed to command the hearts of men. That is what many believe.
And there was a time when that was the case. But as you've just witnessed, that time is over.
So if the rumors were in fact true, he does appear to be changing, as far as I can tell. For now, I will withhold judgment until I have seen more.
Lately, Lord Yuan Shao seems to have become more idealistic. Perhaps you are the inspiration behind that. For the moment, I too shall remain with the House of Yuan.
I see. And what about you?
I'm sure Lord Yuan Shao will be glad to hear that.
The Yuan family serves exquisite wine. I'm looking forward to the feast.
They say there's a village with beautiful flowers hidden in the mist. Ah. Yep. I heard there were once large bands of hunters roaming the land, and no one speaks.
All right. Right.
Lord Yuan Shao is often praised for lending an earnest ear.
Lately, I find myself assailed by enemies on every side. Even my own dignity has become a constant victim of the struggle. Your deeds in battle brought my forces together as one. That much cannot be denied. By the way, just between us, have I proven to be a leader worthy of your service? Wait, say no more. If you thought otherwise, I'd need a fortnight to recover. If you really mean that, then I need to have a little more faith in myself. That should keep me going for a good while. The journey ahead will require relentless diligence, and you are welcome to follow me on my path. But it is I who shall walk gallantly at the fore.
Now that the Emperor has fled the capital, we should bring him under our protection. His Majesty will feel far safer with the noble house of Yuan.
How can we know that? Much time has passed since he left Chang'an. If he wanted Lord Yuan Shao's help, why does he not ask for it? Careless meddling might only invite its own host of troubles.
Our recent expansion into Hebei makes this the perfect moment to act. And if we continue to sit idly by, his very life may be in danger. Precisely. It seems that Cao Cao is already on the move. We cannot allow the Emperor to fall into the hands of such a shameless schemer.
There's no use in fretting over the likes of Cao Cao. For now, it is best that we watch and wait.
Opinions seem to be divided, and they all make fair points. But this decision will determine the fate of my house. I worry that they might not trust my judgment. I see. If you believe in me, then I shall as well. I have decided. Hear me, all of you. The House of Yuan shall stand together as one to rescue His Majesty. With Hebei falling into our grasp, our power as a clan is unrivaled. That makes us an impenetrable shield for our wandering sovereign. This is not a fight to serve my own ambition. This is a fight to protect the Emperor and all of his domain.
So, you fight for a greater purpose than yourself. If that is your true intent, then I shall gladly follow you into battle.
Lord Yuan Shao has made a wise decision. With the Emperor under his protection, no one will dare question his legitimacy. I doubt he's thought that far ahead, but that too is a talent in itself. I think I'll stay a while longer to see how it all unfolds. This is most intriguing.
Let us begin. Right. Of
May
good.
I fight so that honor may carry the day.
Our victory is at hand. Onward! We must rescue the Emperor. Warriors of this noble house, unite as one and see that it is done. Let's go! Let's go! That's the Emperor's carriage. We must secure his safety at once. Make haste! Let's start the advance.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect! With all my might. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Must fall back.
You've got some tenacity there.
Yuan Shao's forces have arrived before Cao Cao's. This is not as Lord Li's Wei predicted. But they are still uninvited guests of all defense. We must treat them to the hospitality they deserve. Countering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you. Looking rough. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Hunter down. Take that.
seen such a refined move.
The enemy officer
I cannot
has
help
been defeated.
but stare.
Let's go. These visitors of ours have proven far too rough for me to handle.
Your Majesty, are you unharmed? Fear not. Yuan Shao has come to your rescue.
Yuan Shao, I am glad that you've come. Your arrival is a ray of hope, shining through the darkness.
The House of Yuan will shine all the brighter with you at its heart. Henceforth, you may rely on our protection.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Your Majesty, where are you off to in such a hurry? They cannot be
The enemy
trusted with your
officer
protection.
has been defeated.
We are the rightful guardians of the Emperor. We will not allow you to take him from us.
Begin advancing.
Looking rough.
Prepare to move while we're surrounded. We have to scatter their ranks before we advance.
Stalemate. We need to work harder. With all my might. Prepare with haste. We're about to storm the enemy. All my might. Draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough.
With all my might. Fight! All my might. Could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We'll hit them with all of our strength. It looks like we're in the right frame of mind.
Looking rough.
Let's go. Get down. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Harsh as things may seem, I will not accept defeat. We sensed our difficulties then. Now that you're here, we shall eliminate our foes.
That's the spirit. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Looking rough.
Take that. Oh my God.
You should be armed.
Looking rough.
Let's go. Get down.
Looking rough.
Take that. Get down. I, Zheng-He, have defeated the enemy officer. Take that. Fight!
Looking rough.
All my might. Take that.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that.
The enemy officer
Such great
has been
strength.
defeated.
Pulling back for now.
Your Majesty, I have vanquished all who sought to do you harm. We will now escort you to safety.
Yuan Shao's forces are already escorting the Emperor's carriage, and we've no choice but to follow them. Time to advance!
Cao Cao's forces have arrived. We knew they were coming, but that doesn't doesn't mean we can slow down.
Allow me to serve as the rear guard. I'll keep Cao Cao's forces at bay. Advance, now!
Leave it to me. Trust in my skill.
Let's go. Stay in formation.
Shan't waver. We will make our stand here. Prepare for battle.
Easily done. But who should we send to face them?
Let's end it! Good for now.
Looks like we're stuck. Allow me to take care of the fools blocking our way. Onward to glory!
Take this.
I would be honored if I could test my skills against you!
So, you would face me in battle, would you? Very well.
Take this!
Time to sit up and down. Let's see how they like surprise.
Take this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Battle.
Let's go.
Looks like they got us good this time.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that! Looking rough. Time to act. The enemy officer has been defeated. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Well, I still can.
We've done our part as the rear guard. But for now, we should stay here and keep watch.
Now, done for. Oh my God. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Go on. The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that.
We're not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
Victory! Seize the Emperor! Bring him to Lord Cao Cao!
Your influence are those you know about. His Majesty now enjoys the protection of my noble house. You'll regret interfering.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We've driven the rabble out of the way. Now, let's get back to the main force.
Have I failed somewhere? I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back. You ought to quit charging into things. It's dangerous, you know?
Take that! Victory!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cao Cao's forces have likely staged an ambush up ahead. Don't let your guard down for even a moment.
Time to get going. Everyone! On me!
Never seems to run out of life to send our way. Cannot allow His Majesty to fall into his scheming hands.
I feel drawn to that officer, as if by fate itself. Leave him to me. Onward to glory!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We shall continue our march south.
Situation.
The enemy officer
Honor me
has
in
been
a duel.
defeated. Take that! Time to act! Fight!
Looking rough.
There we go! Oh my... The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Looking rough. Counterattack. Looking rough. The enemy officer
I have no choice
has been defeated.
but to retreat.
Let's start the advance.
What am I going to do?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
We managed to cut you off. Now we'll make you realize you can't run any longer.
The enemy's here of all places. Blast. Losing hard.
Okay, is that it? Just started. Just started. Don't stop.
Stop the killing. Let's go. This is no time for panic. We'll have to clear out the enemies before
The enemy
we can
officer
advance.
has been defeated.
Looks like they're fighting just below the cliff. We can render assistance from here. Advance now!
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! Leave it to me. We march at once!
Copenhagen shan't waver.
I'm still needed. That means I must fall back for now.
Enemy officer defeated.
There we go. The enemy's coming down from the cliff. We're doomed.
Like a dragon! Another obstacle has fallen before me. Too slow. Let's go. Let's end it. Done for now. Another obstacle has fallen before me.
Things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
Looks like that's the last of it. Let's keep moving. They couldn't finish it. Someday, we'll fight again. But now, I must return to the main war.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Majesty's rightful place is with us.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cao, always appearing at the decisive moment. But know this, I shall never relinquish the Emperor.
Yuan Shao, you have guarded His Majesty most admirably. We'll take over from here. You may take your leave.
Cao, you know damn well that you're too late to claim anything. His Majesty is ours to protect. Your presence is not welcome.
Only me in battle? Today is just not your day. Alright, come on!
The enemy officer
I can handle
has been
you.
defeated.
No problem.
You are. You hear Yuan Shao's request. With all my might. When did I become so sentimental? It's not the time to rekindle old friendships.
Take that. Counterattack. Time to act.
The enemy officer
I can barely
has
hold
been
my
defeated.
weapon anymore. Maybe it's time to call it a day.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
It's over. Let's end this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Formation is on.
Let's end this.
That was an impressive effort. I enjoyed just watching you out there.
It's been easy.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Shao has grown far too treacherous. Return to Shu City to plan our next move.
Rest easy, Her Majesty. Driven the scoundrels away. The House of Yuan shall now act as your shield. What can you tell me of the Emperor's condition? After all that he has been through, I worry that exhaustion might finally be setting in.
You will be pleased to hear that His Majesty is in good health. He also wishes to express his gratitude.
Good. Then we have not toiled in vain. Please tell the Emperor to rest for as long as he needs.
Yes, I'll be sure to let him know. I'm certain your kindness will be of great relief. If I may, Lord Yuan Shao, I'd like to offer you an apology.
Whatever for? Tell me.
The truth is that I underestimated you, especially during your time leading the coalition against Dong Zhuo. Some might have seen it as kindness, but to me, you appeared as an indecisive noble easily manipulated by Cao Cao.
What? Did you really need to twist the knife like that? Well, to be fair, I cannot defend the man I used to be. So be it. The head of a noble family must be willing to hear the unvarnished truth from all who dare to speak it.
Oh, I had actually intended to provoke you with my harsh words, but you accepted them as if they were worthy counsel from a subordinate. That settles it. I will no longer remain a mere observer. I, Guo Jia, swear my allegiance to Lord Yuan Shao. May my skill as a strategist guide him on the path of his choosing. I will also take it upon myself to keep the peace among this colorful collection of souls. Let us share fate and fortune. It's an honor. Well then, how about a banquet to welcome me into the fold? A discussion of Cao Cao's prospects would be a feast in itself.
I've finally obtained a truly capable strategist. Although, no. I suppose I can turn a blind eye to his arrogance for now. And you have my thanks once again. It is your presence that gives me the courage to press forward without fear. Your strength has endowed you with the wings of freedom. You have the choice to fly away whenever you wish. But I would rather it be here that you find a branch upon which to rest. Like a great tree, I wish to be the haven of peace that all of you call home.
I am glad that Lord Cao Cao took me in after I left Li Shui. But Yuan Shao has found fresh vigor since securing the Emperor.
Yuan Shao. To think that he could claim not only the Emperor, but also that brilliant mind I had hoped to recruit.
Ah, do you speak of Lord Guoxia? I recall Lord Xun Yu quite eagerly recommending him as a strategist. Had he decided to leave Yuan Shao, a meeting would have been arranged, but... Well, there's no sense brooding over what could have been. What matters now is keeping Yuan Shao in check, now that he has them both. And that's where I come in. I'll work to anticipate their every move.
Very well. The details are yours to handle. Yuan Shao. He seems to be advancing beyond my control. From here on, I must discard my feelings for him as an old friend, and treat him as a worthy opponent.
Lately, our enemies have been eerily insolent.
It is meant to shackle you with doubt. They are also likely testing the waters for a full assault.
Poking, prodding. What cowardly nonsense. I shall face them openly, without trickery or deceit.
Yes, I believe that is the best course of action. Leave the rest to your capable strategist.
Good. Chart a glorious path to victory for the House of Yuan.
Let's go. Take that. All my might. I shall put an end to you with my intellect. Counterattack.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that! Time to act. Take that! Let's go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! Take that! Counterattack!
The enemy officer
Stay in
has been
formation.
defeated.
March forward. You are not going to like the outcome.
This is territory. It's ours.
Let's go!
Duels are my specialty.
Time to act.
Here you go. I see you.
Time to attack. Take that. Time to attack.
Come to this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to attack.
Oh, Lord Yuan Shao. What brings you here so late?
Well, I thought I'd come and commend you both for your fine efforts. I may have foisted this man into your care, but you've certainly made the most of it. What? You haven't noticed? I suppose that just proves how great you are as a pair.
Your words are strangely sweet. Was there another matter that you've come to discuss? Or perhaps idle hands have tempted you to wander?
What? What do you take me for? As the leader of my house, I am busier than you can possibly imagine. Still, your instincts have not failed you. Fei Wei, I am here tonight to warn you of a coming danger. My strategists are unearthing the bones of your past exploits. They believe your skill is beyond that of a mere hunter. I believe it is the man you are now that matters most. But there are some in our ranks that do not trust so easily. Let your deeds silence their small-minded suspicions. And if that still isn't enough, I will protect you with all of my strength. The rest I leave to you.
So the man says, what a rare sort of kindness that was, especially from someone like him. Despite their shared blood, he's very different from Yuan Shu. He's a canny leader, and it's hard not to like him once you're on his good side. It's enough to make you worry. Would you be interested in learning about my past? I've been meaning to tell you more, but I still need some time to gather my thoughts. I hope you'll still be around to listen when I'm ready to tell the tale.
comes from Russia. Shall we make a stop here?
I've been waiting for this. Let's charge on in! Now, get this here! There we go for that! Oh my might! There we go! Counter-attack! There we go!
Are you ready to face me? The enemy officer
Preparations
has been defeated.
on the double. Everyone to remember our names for the rest of their days.
Driving them back! Keep it up! Push on through!
Amazing! You cannot succeed. Not without you. With all my might. Predictable.
Time to act. Take that! Let's go!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fall back.
If I may, I wish to be by your side. Always.
Words cannot describe your ability.
Beating me in battle? Today is just not your day, is it?
With all my might. Counterattack. Looking rough. Let's go. Take that. Time to act. Keep pressuring them.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I won't forget this. I will have my revenge.
I would be honored if I could test my skills against you.
The enemy officer
shall retreat
has been
now,
defeated.
so that I may fight again another day.
Take that.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
If you please.
Counterattack. Push on through. Looking rough. Take that. Time to act.
Too cocky. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Let's retreat.
Well, I still can.
Take that. Yes? I want to fight you!
Time to act. Gotta be quicker. Counterattack.
I've been bested.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take that! Halt here! Let us wait and see what transpires. Make the most of this opportunity. Crush them, comrades! Let's go. All my might. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. All my might. Let's go. With all my might. Let's go.
With you. Honor me in a duel.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Back for now.
Wish to be by yourself.
Okay, get ready now. We've only just begun to fight.
Allies are doing well. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well done! Most impressive.
That's what I expect.
The enemy officer
I have no choice
has been defeated.
but to retreat.
Now what am I going to do with it?
Okay, this isn't over. Is that it?
You thought you could just barge in here and walk away unharmed?
You're finished!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act.
Don't stop!
With all my might.
Can you handle this?
Damn it!
What just happened?
Don't stop! Let's cover some ground!
Are you kidding me? The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take that!
I'm still needed. That means I must fall back for now.
The finale.
Let's go. Let's start the advance. Let's have a run. Let's go. Let's get it.
The enemy officer shall return after reviewing my strategy.
Seeing such refined movements, I cannot help but stare.
Very well. And now's the time for our attack.
Now bold of you to come rushing in. I, Ji-Wan, shall see what you're made of. All my might.
Let's go.
How was it? The enemy officer. An excellent display has been defeated. We shall fight again. Are you ready to face me?
Leave me in battle? Today is just not your day. Get down. How's your attack? Got you. Looking rough.
Face me in battle, would you? Very well.
What am I going to do with you?
Take this. Let's go.
Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to me.
Hold out for much longer.
It is only natural that we've maintained the upper hand. Our superior skills dictate that.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Forget this. I will have my revenge.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can you handle this?
Let's go.
The enemy officer still has been defeated.
That means I must fall back for now.
The enemy officer
shall retreat now,
has been defeated,
so that I may fight again another day.
Fight!
I have no choice but to retreat.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That did not go as planned. I must try again later.
The finale!
You two have become indispensable to our forces in battle. I've heard nothing but good things about you both. Fei Wei, we now know the whole truth about your past. Please rest assured that it will not be held against you. You may continue to serve the House of Yuan for as long as you like.
Aye.
We've also prepared a modest feast for the occasion. I'll go on ahead, so come and join us whenever you wish.
Well then, where should I begin? Yes, I've made my peace with it. It's a long story, but hear me out. When we first met, I told you that I was once the leader of a band of hunters. But before all of that, I was a government official. I would often go out of my way to help people in need. And before I knew it, I was leading the pack. Hunting pits you up against large game and beasts of prey. Knowing how to give orders is just as important as skill with the blade. Imagine the fiercest of fighters prowling across the land. The court must have seen us as a real threat. One day, we were in a village delivering meat when disaster struck. A righteous comrade of mine cut down a corrupt government official. Our fate was sealed. Assassins would soon arrive at our base. I ended up losing every single one of my friends. And so, that lone survivor cast away his name and became a wandering warrior. You think so? Well, there's still more to tell. As it happens, the one who killed that official was my most favored apprentice. And I'm reminded of him every time I look at you. But I've also noticed something else during our time together. You move just like the assassins who killed my men. Perhaps you have a tale of your own to tell. But make no mistake, I don't intend to rummage through your past. You just reminded me of them, is all. It's strange, really. For all the bitter farewells I've endured, I still wish to savor the days ahead. And I refuse to let grief and sorrow become an excuse to turn into a walking husk. Chaos, war, and all the madness of this world be damned. I've got one life, and I'm living it to the fullest. So, I've no quarrel with you, friend. I'm here to repay my debt to Lord Yuan Shao. Still, I can't see myself staying here until the end. There are other roads I must travel. But even after we part ways, I hope you will treasure the days we shared. Well, that's enough talk for now. Let's get to the banquet before Lord Yuan Shao gets tired of waiting for us.
So, Were the rumors true? Have Cao Cao and Wei Bu really joined forces?
Sadly, yes. Our spies have confirmed it beyond doubt.
But what could he see in Wei Bu? Cao Cao must be mad to form such an alliance.
Indeed. No one could have predicted such an unlikely union. Perhaps they've been brought together by a common enemy.
What common enemy? I've never... Could it be? But why? And why now?
It is because your success has given them no other choice. They both sensed the same coming danger. That if nothing is done soon, your ascent to supremacy is all but assured.
So my influence has earned their ire. But what can be done?
Show them the composure of one destined to rule the Central Plains. We'll draw them into Guangdu and crush their forces as they arrive.
Lord Yuan Shao, I think this is a splendid opportunity. If we must defeat two enemies, why not do it in one glorious battle? I'll never regret joining your ranks. You are truly the only leader in all the land worth fighting for.
The people are on your side as well, Lord Yuan Shao. Many see Cao Cao's decision to use Luibu as a desperate ploy for power.
I will consider all that's been said. Luibu aside, Cao Cao is still an old friend. As boys, we stirred up all the trouble we could get away with. But as men, our attentions turn to our shared dream of restoring the Han's glory. Striking him down will weigh heavily on my heart. But as your leader, I cannot allow compassion to cloud my judgment. I, Yuan Shao, hereby proclaim that Guangdu shall be the battlefield where the chaos of our age is ended, once and for all. Fierce warriors of this noble house, stand with me and prepare for glory. For this battle will be remembered for generations to come.
The time has finally come. For your hero to take flight. Lord Yuan Shao. He seemed unreliable at first, but he has grown into a commanding leader. It was your influence as a guardian of peace that awakened the hero inside him. Zuluan, when you chose Lord Yuan Shao, were you aware of his true potential? I see. So those eyes of yours have served you well again. The next battle will be the one that writes his legend as a hero. And we'll be leading him all the way. Once your work as a guardian of peace is finished, I hope we'll get to go tell Bailuan that we kept our promise to bring about a new age of peace. One we made together. Somewhere beneath this boundless sky, he's out there waiting for us. I'm sure of it.
Nothing like the wait for a great battle. My blood's as hot as the day I first drew a blade.
They say there's a village with beautiful flowers hidden in the mist.
Let us begin.
Agree.
I see.
Great. Thank.
Right.
With me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Our victory is at hand. Onward! My old friend Salsa has become a scheming tyrant. We cannot allow him to indulge in his victory. This is the house of Dwayne. Now is the time to rise. Bring this destructive power and bring peace to the realm. Now's the time. We'll lead the attack. Let's go. Follow me.
To be honest, I could test my skills against you!
Power has become a chaotic struggle. I suppose it's about time I joined in. I knew you would be the one to stand in our way. It may not be Cosa, but I will show you no mercy.
Been defeated. How's Jack? Looking rough. Take
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Amazing!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Now. Hit that. Counter attack. Looking rough. Choosing solitude on the battlefield. We must be good. Let us fight!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let us begin our advance. We shall stand proudly as the vanguard. Let's go. Advance now.
Looking rough.
Counter attack.
It is here.
They've overextended themselves. Now's our chance. Give Ken Gong the signal.
I see you. All right. Time to enemy reinforcements come from the west. Fight this time, and bring honor to our house.
Them to me.
I will tear them asunder. Forward march.
You'll accept this, won't you? You'll accept this, won't you? You'll accept this, won't you? I knew it. Shall we get serious? I do hope you'll be satisfied. Are you enjoying yourself?
All my might. This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now. Hit that.
With all my might.
Now.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cao Cao will be making his move soon. Send word to Zhanghe that he is to defend Wu Tao.
Looking rough.
We shall also pull our troops back from the garrison for now. Dispatch our fastest men.
Onward to glory.
Oh my God. Perfect time. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Now's the time. Counter attack.
Looking rough.
Gotta be quick.
You have orders to head for Wu Tao. I'll handle things here.
The time has come. Let's be on our way.
Great work holding the front line.
With all my
Fall
might.
back and recover your strength.
Time to act.
I'll keep
This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone!
The enemy has been drawn to the west. Send word to Jia Shu. Now is the time to attack Wu Chao. Wu Chao may appear vulnerable, but he cannot be sure. Well, that's why they've sent me, isn't it? Let's proceed according to plan.
Commence the advance.
This is tough.
no matter how you slice it.
Now is the time to avenge my bitter defeat. Prepare yourself. We'll finish this here and now.
You'll accept this, won't you?
Here you are, just as expected. Come, face the great jumper!
To the likes of the enemy officer has been defeated.
Seems telling the moment to innate Wuchao's defenses look weak as a ruse. We need only press the attack harder.
Start the advance!
Divert more of our men to reinforce Wuchao.
Our strength has started to grow. Let us continue to exercise caution. End this.
Seems such refined move. The enemy officer
I cannot help
been
but
defeated.
stare.
Let's go.
The battlefield is yours. Show them the peerless might of the ultimate warrior.
With pleasure. Prepare to meet your end, Yuan Shao. It's time to advance.
We have word from the front. Louis Vu has been sighted on the battlefield, and he's coming this way.
What? Louis Vu? He's after me? Does anyone here have the skill to face him? Someone must stop his advance.
We march at once!
Reinforcements have arrived. Let's regroup and prepare to advance.
Famed god of war, I, Zhao Yun, shall challenge you with all of my strength! Let's go.
I do not see fear in your eyes. Very well. Show me what you can do.
I used to make a living hunting beasts of prey. The bigger the kill, the greater the thrill.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bold words for an old fool. I'll silence you soon.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The resistance is futile.
Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
Oh, my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I leave the rest up to you.
Have defeated the enemy officer!
Sorry. I'll leave this area to you.
I've had my hopes set on fighting you again. This time, you will succumb to my unrivaled strength.
I have engaged Wu. To be guarding Wuchao.
You'll accept this, won't you? You'll accept this, won't you? You'll accept this, won't you? Yes, I see. I do hope you're
I fought my share of beasts, so there's nothing to worry about here. Go back and defend Wuchao.
Are you enjoying yourself?
All my might.
You're finished.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Show you how much better I am.
Take that.
Yes, the resistance is futile. Power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Officer, are you kidding me? Ha! Gotta be quicker. Officer, are you kidding me? Ha! This is quite the embarrassment. I think we're gonna have to pull back. Gotta be quicker. Counter-attack.
Weak attempt.
Now. Let's get serious.
You're finished.
Let's go. Now. Let's go. Now. Take that. Gotta be quicker than that. Time to act.
Been overpowered.
Let's go.
Fall back. I refuse to draw this out any further.
The main camp is now secure. Let's send in more troops while Wu Chao still holds.
We march at once!
My, it seems Uibu has withdrawn from battle. We must fight even harder to seize this advantage.
Oh, the fierce Uibu has been driven back. Valiant warriors of the House of Yuan, you have nothing more to fear.
We have defeated every enemy officer who came our way. I am glad to see our duty fulfilled.
We have repelled every enemy assault. All forces, advance on the Guandu garrison at once. Let's start the advance.
Let's go.
A rash push forward will just lead to us being exposed. This situation demands careful and deliberate action.
Hold here. We need to assess the situation.
Let's go.
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Looking rough. Let's go.
Warriors of this great and noble house, this victory belongs to us all.
Hold up, you need expectations. You'll accept this, won't you?
All the way out here? Well,
You'll accept
if
this,
you
won't
wish to become my prey, then I'll happily hunt you.
Unleash the stone.
What just happened? How bold of me to come rushing in.
I, Shi Huang, shall see what you're made of.
Was that move intentional? Or just foolish?
I'll cut down anyone stupid enough to come wandering into our ranks.
Are you enjoying yourself?
I hope you're ready, for we cannot allow an isolated enemy to escape.
You are foolish for charging ahead like this. If you were under my command, I would have you executed.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms, I am sure of it.
Time to act.
Looking rough.
The enemy officer
I failed
has been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
I'm falling back. I'm sorry. I couldn't be of more assistance. With all my might. Here you go!
This is fun.
To really get into it. Get ready, everyone.
failed to stop their tactics. But next time, we'll be ready for their tricks.
Oh! Just the right time. Quickly, lend us a hand.
Too many of them. It's only a matter of time before they push us back.
Stop, Yuan. I shall take the field as well. Yuan Shao must fall by my own hand. Yuan Shao, my path to supremacy is paved in blood. I will not hesitate to cut down even an old friend if necessary.
You are so honest in your ruthlessness. That is the Cao Cao I have always known. For my part, I stand with the finest warriors to ever honor my house. That is why I do not waver in my resolve to defeat you.
My, how you've grown. The Yuan Shao I once knew is no more.
The time has come for us to part ways, Cao Cao. The realm will be restored by none other than me.
Officer has been defeated. All my might.
Most are difficult. Now that you're here, we shall eliminate our foes.
Now, let's push the enemy back together. Shall we get serious?
I cannot rest him, no matter how much I strive to do so.
Victory! Victory is those things are going my way today. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Cao Cao! Are you wounded? Let us be your shield.
Let's go. So, you are safe as well. Go forth, Shakudo. You are the blade that carves the path for my ambition.
Time to advance.
There's still some fight in them yet. I'm impressed. But we'll put them down all the same.
All right. Let's rally our comrades.
This appears to be as far as we go. We're ready to attack. Everyone, prepare for battle.
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now.
Invested.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
We shall fight again.
Sense here! There we go!
The resistance is futile.
All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Is insufficient for a comeback.
There's another enemy officer bows before you.
We may not be able to make it through this.
The outcome is already decided. I know you are wise enough to see that nothing can be gained by continuing this battle.
And after you risk wasting your advantage, victory is not yours until I bend the knee.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Then I shall indeed force you to kneel before me. Right after I crush your will.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Officer has been defeated.
Damn it. I've been bested here. I'll forget this. I will have my revenge.
Everyone is in high spirits. Let's ride this way to victory.
Can't let a tough one like that run wild. Better go take care of this.
With all my might. Gotta be quicker. Time to act. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I can barely hold my weapon anymore. Maybe it's time to call it a day. Behold my help. He does!
ends here.
I see. Done it at last. The House of Yuan can now bring peace to the realm. Take that!
So Luan, guiding star of the age, end my life so that your hero may claim his destiny.
You're in no position to make such demands, Cao Cao. I, Yuan Shao, will be the one to decide your fate. Be silent and kneel before me, so that you may properly taste defeat. Say what you will, but Cao Cao was trying to manipulate you into doing his bidding. Although I suppose I should temper my words a little.
Yuan Shao, my request is simple. Cut me down at once. Let's end this, here and now.
I have no intention of killing you. Ending your life would only place the restoration of the realm further out of reach. And the throne of the Han would lose one of its most capable retainers. Or you can accept my generous offer of forgiveness instead. Enter my service now, and together we will restore His Majesty's reign.
You haven't changed at all. Always asking for the world like it's your next cup of wine. But you are a fool, Yuan Shao. You already have the people's favor, so you gain nothing by recruiting me to your cause. Yuan Shao, the hero fighting to restore the throne of the Han. And Cao Cao, the schemer that unleashed a beast on an old friend in a bid for power. Pardoning the loser of such a decisive battle would be like announcing to the world that it was staged. Decide, Yuan Shao! Strike me down and end this.
Perhaps. I've decided. I'll never see you slain. In the past, I would have yielded to your words without question. But now, it is my will alone that guides my path. For I am the rightful leader of the noble House of Yuan.
So you've gained some wisdom. But know this. The victor's glory cannot shine without making a villain of the vanquished. Farewell, old friend. I concede the reins of power to you.
Yes, I do not regret my decision. The path ahead requires a leader that can wield his will without shame. Come, let us return. What are you doing? Quickly, this way.
The Battle of Guandu has ended in our favor, and peace is slowly making its return. This feels like the right moment to set off. Missing me already, are you? That'll put a spring in my step. It was mere chance that brought us together. But these days with you have been a precious gift. After all the fighting and drinking we've done, I think I might just have made up for the time I lost with my fallen disciple. At my age, I figured I'd just have to live with that pain until the end. But there's no denying it now. You're one of those village folk, through and through. Sometimes you walk without making a sound. It takes very special training to learn something like that. But whenever you let your guard down, and I saw the real you, it was like catching a wild cat by the tail. And I really owe a lot to Lord Yuan Shao as well. I'm sure he'll kick up a storm after I've gone, so good luck with that. I'd rather not. He just finds some way to keep me around for good. He's learned how to win people over, that's for sure. But it was you who saw the hero in him before anyone else could. I should have said this sooner, but thank you. You've shown me my true path as a warrior. Finding a hero to believe in and winning him glory in battle. Now that's a life worth living. It's taken me a long time to realize, but it's never too late to change your ways. I may be getting on in years, but I've still got the strength and the will to raise hell when I need to. Guess that means I'm a warrior for life. Fei Wei. Oh, right. I suppose it's time to part with my alias as well. Lord Yuan Shao has seen to it that the court's men will no longer pursue me. It's a reward for my efforts, or so I'm told. So now, I can finally live under my true name. Aye, taking on the name of a legendary archer was a heavy burden to bear. Alright, I'll introduce myself properly as a little parting gift. My real name is Wang Zhang. When the world knows it too, come and find me. I'll be waiting. Until then, farewell.
The House of Yuan has restored the Han to power and ensured its lasting reign. The determination you saw in me that day has finally borne fruit. Wouldn't you agree? Good. I'm glad that I've lived up to your expectations as well. My nobility is beyond question, as is my right to lead this great house. But I could not have achieved this alone. For a leader is nothing without those who stand beside him. Would you indulge me for a moment? I'd like to reminisce about an old friend. What? Well, that's true, but when I'm with you, I can't help myself, so you'll just have to put up with it. Cao Cao. We used to talk endlessly about one day joining forces to restore order to the realm. He was ruthlessly cunning, but he also yearned for peace more deeply than anyone. A single change of circumstances could have made him the victor instead of us. And now I walk the path cleared by Cao Cao's willingness to sacrifice everything for his cause. It was he who thrust me to the fore as leader of the coalition, despite my uncertainty. And at the Battle of Guandu, Cao Cao would never surrender his life willingly, but he repeatedly requested to be cut down. So we must ask why he allied with Lui Bu to provoke me. It must have been to cast himself as the villain. Cao Cao gave himself as a sacrifice to allow me to achieve the peace he so greatly desired. He knew that the shortest path to revival for the Han was for one of noble birth to seize control of the Central Plains. No. Had I not changed my ways, Cao Cao would have taken everything from me. Even a man of my virtue could not accept such a disgrace. While I cannot speak well of his means, perhaps Cao Cao has proven himself to be a hero as well. Guardian of Peace. If you must stand with a hero, stand with me. For my part, I shall continue to grow, like a great tree with long, flowing branches and deep, unshakable roots. So, as you continue your journey, let it be in the shade of my benevolence that you land to rest your wings.
Oh, we haven't seen you around for a while. Welcome to our humble haven of relaxing rooms and flavorful fare. So, have you been off on a journey while you were away?
Yes. We reached a good stopping point on our mission, so we took the chance to visit home. It took a really long time to get there, but we made it. Seeing the village finally at peace was such a relief. Well, now that we've spoken with Bailuan, where should we go next, Zuluan? Hey, Zuluan. I wonder what he's dreaming of.